Happy Chocolate Egg Bunny Day! Especially if you play Animal Crossing. So, welcome to the lockdown vlog of week 3 of, do any of us know what we're doing? Do any of us know? I don't know. So, I've kind of had a part productive, part not productive week. Like, earlier in the week, I sorted out most of my clothes. I sorted out most, like, my pajamas and all my t-shirts, which I have more than I thought about, mostly because some of them got buried under other things. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember that t-shirt. Oh, that's where that went. Yeah. Aided in part by the very, very top shelf in our hot press, which I can never be bothered to look at because it's way too higher than I am. And I don't have time to go get, like, a step to be like, what's up there? I discovered what was up there. More of my stuff. I have, like, a drawer full of t-shirts that are just, like, whatever. Video game related, random picture related. The, like, maybe 3 not graphic tees I own. And then I now have a dedicated drawer that is full of YouTuber merchandise and band merch. And it's a beautiful trip down memory lane because, like, there's, if anyone, do you guys, like, remember Charlie Is So Cool likes old merchandise? Like, I don't know if this is it still available in any form? I know at one point it was brought back in, like, a different color, but the old quality Tamp t-shirt, like the light blue one with the darker blue stamp, I still have that. It's a quality t-shirt, like, I'm not getting rid of that. And then I have so many My Chemical Romance and Kill Hannah t-shirts, with a few other sporadically placed band t-shirts. I have one Billy Talent t-shirt. I'm sure there's something else I'm not thinking of right now. Just band t-shirts. And amusingly, how many of them are, like, mediums. They're ones I've got, like, at the merch stands when they've been like, no smalls. I'm like, medium? No, yeah, medium's here. I'm like, I'll take it. They sometimes work just as well, and other times they're not the kind of t-shirt I could go out in because I feel like I'm wearing a tent, but they're good lounge around t-shirts. I haven't worn any of them yet in this lockdown. I need to change that. And then I feel like I'm getting yelled at to read a book. I've had this book on my sort of figurative to-read list for a while now. It's called The War of Art. Depending on, like, what circles you're in, you may be aware of that, because I feel like it's recommended to me by so many people left, right, and center. Like, big Twitch stream people mention it. Bunch of, it's one of those books that, like, people at large talk about and recommend. It's about, like, the resistance, and it's basically just about, like, not being your own roadblock to your dreams, I think is an okay summary. I haven't finished it. I'm not even remotely far through it. Like, I'm not gonna... Maybe we'll see how we are next week. So it's been on my to-read list for a while, right? And then my friend came at me, like, this week being like, dude, there's this book. I'm like, you need to check it out. I'm like, it's only 99p for the ebook right now. Like, you need to check it out. And they told me, like, they told me what it was. And I was like, dude, that's a book I've been meaning to, like, look at for ages and just procrastinating because I'm really good at that. And I'm also not such a good reader anymore. But I'm trying to work on that and So after that, I was like, wow, this is, like, I don't know, fate, a sign, coincidence, whatever. And then the same week, YouTuber I'm watching just randomly references it briefly in a video. And I'm just like, okay, universe, I heard you. I've already started reading the book. You can calm down now. I just love it's amusing. I'm like 20 pages into the book. It's kind of nice from a, like, trying to get back into reading non-reader perspective, because most of the pages are, like, a paragraph or two, or, like, a really long sentence. Probably designed on purpose to be so you couldn't, like, resist it. I also feel like I've been on a real, like, deserted or otherwise island, like, binge. Because, okay, as half the internet, been playing Animal Crossing. That's an island. Working on being less deserted. I started watching Lost. They crash land on a deserted island. I'm on season 2 now, and I'm like, what's going on? Although, like, the first episode really, like, because it, like, they hear something that sounds really big stomping around, like, out in the jungle. The first time you hear it, all I could think about was the Mutos from Godzilla, and I was like, is there a Muto out there? What's going on? I'm like over halfway. I'm like 2/3 through season 2 now. I've seen what makes that noise. Won't spoil it, just in case anyone else is like me and hasn't watched Lost. But Yeah, I was not expecting what it was. I mean, we still don't really know what it was, but we've, like, exactly, but we've seen it now. We have a face to the noise. I don't know what to think, because there's so much crazy stuff going on, but I'm just like, yes, I'm invested. What happens next? And then, every time I've been playing The Sims, I've been playing in the island world this week with my little sim. I'm trying to start an alphabet legacy just on my downtime to be like, yes, I can actually stick to one save file and actually have a family go through generations. My first sim just got married. Found out her partner's actually one of the like random not in world mermaids. So I was like, nice, we're gonna have a mystical family line and see how much we can mix those in. Maybe every time like they need to marry someone who's a occult sim. Maybe the next one will be go for vampire. Don't know. Just no plan. Just seeing how it rolls. And then also, speaking of Animal Crossing, Bunny Day. Bunny Day. Who here is playing Animal Crossing? Who here is so sick of fishing up eggs and digging up eggs and balloon popping eggs? And I'm going to be so happy when a fish can just be a fish again. Though I do kind of... I somewhat appreciate the wobbly zipper. It's amusing, but I need some time to, like, not feel the feels I feel when I think of that slightly annoying rabbit. But I noticed today, if you stand away from him, like, you can see him, but you're like, way off away from him, he stops doing his hoppy thing, and he just sort of slumps and sighs, and I'm just like, what's wrong, Zipper? There's a tragic story here. Oh, no. So I'm kind of, like, still annoyed by the eggs, but feel bad for him, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. And also, on the Animal Crossing note, so I had been, if I was streaming it, because otherwise I will just play handheld. I'm not particularly bothered what way I'm playing my Switch. Like, I plug my monitor, take my monitor out of my computer and into my Elgato and all that. And I'm not gonna lie, the effort of unplugging and replugging was helping the resistance. But I got another cable so I can keep my monitor plugged into the computer and plug into the Switch. And I can just switch, like, the little button on my monitor to switch input to go back and forth. I don't have to actually get up and plug things in or out. So it's totally lazy, but it totally, I think, might help me maybe be slightly more motivated to stream Animal Crossing in this crazy time. Because, as I mentioned, like, previously, I feel like I started strong. I was like, yeah, I'm going to stream, like, most days. And then I just went, which is okay. It's weird times. I think it's okay. Otherwise known as, I'm trying not to beat myself up about things unnecessarily, so I'm going to tell myself it's okay, so that I don't think I'm, like, the worst person ever for not meeting a self-imposed pressure that it's okay. Like, it's okay. Oh yeah, also this week I've been working on a secret project for my friend's birthday, which I realized I've started totally too soon, because I was in a panic that it was going to take me way longer to do, and now I'm like, well, I guess I can just tweak the idea. Get some more ideas between then and now. I'd tell you guys more, but there's a chance they'll watch it. And they're not getting the slightest hint of it, been wondering what the fuck I'm asking weird questions for. Thanks for joining me on these little vloggy vlogs. I don't know. Am I talking to a camera for my sanity? But yeah, I hope you're doing okay. I hope you have an adorable, appropriate plushie to keep you company. And thanks for watching. Bye. If you're like, gee, I like this weird rambling person, I have a gaming YouTube. It's got sim builds. It's got other shit. It's got, I mean, currently I have sim builds going up and a playthrough of Fear 3 going up. And there's the aforementioned place where I stream the Animal Crossing. If you're interested in what's I'm in a good mood today. I'll shamelessly self-plug. It's fine.